Good job. Okay, let's go outside. Come on, ready? I've been so dehydrated here, I think because of the altitude, so I've been drinking as much water as possible and electrolytes, and I feel like I still can't get enough. We've been doing so many family things that I feel like we haven't had as much time to cook, so we're really just going with the easiest versions of meals. Right now, before we go to town, I think I'm gonna just make a bagged salad, but I actually think it's not in my van, it's in Tori's van, so I'm gonna go get that. I didn't know you were in here.
Yeah, I was just trying to clean his pants. So hard to clean out.
Oh, really? You could let it soak.
I let it soak for 2 days.
Oh, I was just coming in here to get a bagged salad, but I wanted to eat something really quickly before we go. Do you want to share one with me?
Wait, so are they leaving right now?
I have no clue what they're doing. Oh gosh, wait. It's completely ruined. It turned icy in your fridge.
Oh my gosh.
We still need to get her fridge settings down. I think they're way too high. They're freezing the stuff in your fridge. Okay, I'm gonna turn it down. I need to look at what mine is and then adjust yours, but I have dumplings in my van. I don't know if that sounds good. Tori made us these dumplings before we go. She actually just popped these dumplings in the air fryer, so we've never done this before, but we'll see how it is. I love your van. We finally get to use all of the stuff that we've been collecting through our travels in the vans. These chopsticks we got a few years ago in Japan, and they are unpackaged. Like, we haven't even used them once. So we also got this little dish when we were in Japan, and then the plates we ordered online, but they're from Europe. My favorite part about Tori's table is that it really easily moves left and right, and then it swivels, it does everything, and it also goes down to become her bed. It's just nice because it's a small space, so it's nice to be able to move it around when people come in. Going on a walk right now to get some of Choi's energy out, but we're also going to go find this fort because there's this woman who lives here who saw our vans and said she wanted us to look at her fort and give her ideas of what to do for it, because I think she's building something for it right now.
Over this way, bring it over here. Rain can't get us. Rain can't get us.
We're in the fort.
They're safe from the rain.
It's already done raining. That was so quick.
That's the typical rain around here.
This is so cute. Oh my gosh, that's cool. Whoa. Oh, look, she has little solar lights set up. We just got back from our walk and I am going to make food. Tori's actually in the cabin sleeping. I actually prefer cooking in the vans compared to cooking in the cabins because we have all of our stuff. And I've been enjoying cooking in Tori's van compared to mine because it's new and exciting and I just love being in here. She put so much work into it the last weeks. I feel like things were moving so fast we didn't even have time to appreciate. So now I feel like I'm seeing it all for the first time. The walls, the cushions, the countertops, the Douglas fir wood everywhere. It all looks so pretty. Her air fryer is so much bigger than mine, from the same brand, but it's just a bigger version and it also has more functions. It has dehydrate as well. Choya has been doing really good here as well. You guys know we've struggled with his reactivity. Tomorrow we're going whitewater rafting, which I'm really excited about. And then we're going to continue traveling officially in the vans and not relying on the cabins or any other place to stay. I feel like this trip is helping us ease into full-time van life. Still getting a handle on where all of this stuff lives, and actually we need to buy more stuff because she doesn't have a good spatula. We go on this annual ski lift every single time we're here. It's about 20 minutes and the view is so pretty. You can see the entire city from up here and it's just so peaceful and quiet and you can hear the birds chirping. We left Choya in the vans and I also set up a camera. See what Choya's doing. Oh, he's sleeping. This is the first time we've left him in the van on this trip, and so obviously we're still a little bit of worried dog moms wanting to see what he's doing, and he's been sleeping the whole time, but right now he's looking out the window. And the cool thing is that I have surround cameras on my van, so then I can look at my other cameras and look at what he's looking at and wonder if there's like people around or a dog walking by. This just offers so much peace of mind for Choya, but also for just the vans in general and making sure that nothing's wrong with it. And what I also did is the camera that I set up inside is a Reolink camera that I can actually move. So I can move it here to the left a little bit. And I have a thermometer set up. So now I can look at the thermometer and I can see it's 28 degrees Celsius. I got that little thermometer in Europe, so it's set up in Celsius and I don't know how to change it. But I have the AC set up so that if it gets hotter than 85 degrees, it starts cooling things down. Additionally, I can go to my Victron app here and I can remotely see how my battery is doing with the AC running so much. So I can see it's at 71%, that the AC is not running right now. And I don't know, I feel like just being able to see all of this offers so much peace of mind for having Choya in the van and just leaving the van in general and all the work we put in on it. You want to make sure nothing happens to it, obviously. We're making some chunk pulled pork. The baby's in the van. Mitchell's in the van. Choya's in the van. We have a view of the cabin. Smile.
Oh, Mario!
Oh, Mario!
Well, why you just start the light off? Turn it on right now.
I don't know how.
Turn it on.
Open the skylight.
I think dash cams are a necessity in general, but especially for long road trips. I've been in a car crash where my dash cam saved me, so it was very important that both Tori and I had dash cams for this trip. I'm installing the camera for Tori right now. She's in the back working on her van, and this should be a pretty quick install, very beginner friendly. I chose the Wolfbox G900 Pro dash cam for Tori's van because it also has a backup camera and you can live stream the rear camera as you're driving, which is a game changer for these big vans where you wouldn't otherwise be able to see out the back. It replaces your backup mirror, so it's really sleek and it films in 4K footage in the front and 2.5K in the back. You can clearly capture license plates even in low light. And this dash cam also has reversing assistance, which is really helpful because these big vans can be very hard to park. And even when we leave the van, we will be protected with this dash cam because it has 24-hour parking mode, which continuously monitors and records key footage when it's parked. So far, we have driven 10 hours with this dash cam and we are loving it so far. And if you're interested in getting it, I have the link in the description so you can check it out.
Say we're eating chips.
Eating chips. Have a new hand.
Well, I have my hand while I was building the van, and I was doing veneer, and I burnt myself with an iron.
And what happened to your toe too?
My toe too, yeah, I was also building the van, and I heard it, I stubbed it on something.
We are going kayaking today in some whitewater rapids. From what I hear, the water is actually kind of low, so we'll see how it is, but I'm gonna get changed. I wanna pack clothes that will be okay getting wet, so something like this. I also have this Patagonia sun hoodie, that's a good option. I also need to wear a swimsuit underneath, so I'm gonna bring out my swimsuit tote and look at the options. We are going with Tori's family, and we were initially going to go whitewater rafting, but because the water's so low, they actually offered for some people to take kayaks, so Tori and I offered to do that. I think I'm gonna wear this U-Swim swimsuit. See, I can't figure out if I should wear that long sleeve top or this one, which has a hoodie, which could also be nice. After we go whitewater rafting today, we are going to be completely on our own traveling up north in these 2 vans for the first time ever. Tori and I have been dreaming of having 2 vans since we met, and it took a long time to get here. So much blood, sweat, and tears went into these vans. We've actually been sleeping in the cabins, but I spend most of my days here, cook in the vans, hang out in the vans.
Can I have chicken? Can I have one?
Well, it's frozen.
Can I have one then?
It's frozen. Try. It's frozen. Cold.
Now I can't see you. Now I can't see you.
See Lala. Troy is like, me too, me too.
Nine. No! Oh shit.
Here, let me go first.
Shoot. And I'm backwards. I did not mean to go down here, but we are coming up on what the guide told us is the Narrows. And I guess we're just going left, right. There's a lot of rocks to avoid. It's been really fun and actually pretty self-explanatory. I've never done this before. Yeah, I went down this way to get our water bottle and now I'm a little stuck.
Put your nose like right here.
Thank you.
So kind of over at that beach, if you can make your way over there.
To the left? Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh fuck no! You excited? You excited? We have officially left New Mexico and we are in Colorado, 2 hours from our campsite for the night. We're not driving too far today, we're just driving a few hours, but we are officially on the road on our own without anyone else around, which is nerve-wracking, exciting. We've been dreaming about this for years and it's finally happening. Tori is just a few cars in front of me. We have our walkie-talkies to talk to each other. In my last van for several years when we traveled together, we were used to having each other right there. We would have so many conversations and it's definitely a change to not have her here, but having these, I feel like we're almost with each other in some ways. And Troy is right beside me as well. We've been taking turns having him.